The compendium of financial services bills geared toward helping the Bahamas dodge blacklisting from the European Union passed in the Senate last evening. Those bills include the Register of Beneficial Ownership Bill, the Commercial Entities Substance Requirements Bill, the Removal of Preferential Exemptions Bill, and the Penal Code Amendment. Attorney General Senator the Honorable Carl Bethel addressed the importance of the pieces of legislation for the banking industry.
We all feel the burden of the changes that are required, but we are resolute in this regard that we are doing the very best that we can in the very trying circumstances that confront us to do as much as we can to preserve the viability and integrity of the financial services sector. It will be a challenge, but we can first survive, then compete, and then succeed. It is the Bahamas. We know how to do a job, and we know how to do it well.
Opposition senators opposed the bill, with Senator Dr. the Honorable Michael Darville contending that he was concerned with the way the bills were drafted and the lack of consultation with civil society, while Senator the Honorable Fred Mitchell added that at some point Caribbean countries will have to stand up to the European Union because their rules keep changing.
The big question is, what is our competitors doing in the region? And how did they address the regulatory issues outlined by the OECD and the EU without being blacklisted? The question is, how were they able to comply and meet the international obligations without over-regulating the jurisdiction?
Every time we try to make a way for ourselves, you come with this false moral argument and cutting us off at the pass. So at some point, I use the example of the French in the streets. At some point, the Caribbean countries are going to have to do that.